dispatches from the frat house in front of the very messy desk because I tried to go outside and record and it is really windy. We're killing a little bit of time. We're waiting to go take family pictures, and I wanted to get my August setup posted. This is the fifth time I've tried to record this. The last few days the recording gods have not been kind to me. So, while everybody's quiet and Liam is taking a nap, I'm going to get this done. So, I am using my narrow creme brulee notebook from Jennifer Harvey, Chic Sparrow on Etsy. And then I have 4 inserts in there, a zip pocket, a card holder, and a 6-pocket craft folder. So I will walk you guys through it, and let me know what you think, and show me what you guys are going to do for August as well. Okay? Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, so here is what my August setup for my daily planning is going to look like. This is, you guys have seen this before, I did a review video on it, the Narrow Creme Brulee Notebook from Jennifer Harvey at Chic Sparrow on Etsy. If you haven't seen that review video, I'll link to it down below. One thing I just noticed, and you can't even see it now, but somehow just carrying it from outside, I was trying to record outside, and it's way too windy. Carrying it from out there to in here, I got like a big, huge scuff on it right here. I was like, what the heck did I do? I carried it literally 20 feet. And all I did was rub on it like that, and it's gone. And I don't mind, you know, I expect it to, I'm going to be using it all the time. I expect it to get toted around. It's going to get nicks on it. I will be careful with where I put my keys. I was with my Midoris too. In my purse, just because keys can really, really gouge stuff up. But I had a heck of a scuff on there, and I just rubbed on it like that, and it was gone. Huh. What do you know? So I'll link to the review video of this down below, but let me show you what I have it set up for August. Here is, first notebook is just a lightweight insert from Midori. It's insert number 013. This you guys saw in my black Midori, so like my setup from any videos I did in June. It's a bunch of school stuff, my to-read list, just little notes that I know I'll refer back to. This is a good example of what this notebook is intended for. Nothing to do like a brain dump in. It's notes that I know I will be referring back to. So rather than me archiving them every month, because my planner booklet in here is for 1 month, normally notes like that, like in my file effects, I would write them on a daily page. I'd index it. I would put it in the contents page so that when I archived it, I could find it, which was fine. It's organized. I can find stuff fairly quickly. Some stuff I'm referring to quite a lot, you know, stuff like the sizes of notebooks, school stuff if I'm questioning, you know, what class comes after what, or a certain way I'm working on certain files in a new text editor. Things I know I'm going to be referring to are going to go in here rather than written on my daily pages. That's going to enable me to go, hopefully, to a day on 1 page in my planner rather than a day on 2 pages. It just keeps the notebook a little thinner. So that's something I'm trying. It's an experiment, may not work. I may want my day on 2 pages back, we'll see. And then in the center of this, you'll see it's not that plain unlined paper, the lightweight. I slipped some graph paper from a grid insert from Midori in here. This is just my social media stuff. People ask, oh, what's your, you know, Google Plus link or what? And I always have to go tracking that stuff down. So you guys saw this in a video quite a while ago, and these are all my YouTube short links. So that way I have them in here with me all the time. I have all that saved in Evernote too, but sometimes it's just more convenient to grab this if I need it. So I just slipped that underneath the band that's holding this lightweight insert in here. Okay, so that's the first notebook. The next thing is just a 6-pocket craft folder. We're all familiar with that from Marianne Kensington at Pocketful of Vintage. Actually, it's a 4-pocket, now that I'm remembering. It's supposed to be a 6-pocket craft folder, but the very first thing I did, I messed up. So it's a 4-pocket folder instead, which is fine. The next thing is obviously card holder. Okay, sorry about that. 6-pocket, or 6-pocket, it is 6 pockets actually, it's 12 pockets. Card holder from Midori. Okay, and then here is my daily planner for August. This is the DIYFish MTN Inserts version 2.2, day on 1 page. Each it's available 2 different ways. You can do a 1-month download, so right now it's August, to try it out for the month, or there's also a 5-month version available right now, so that runs August through December of 2014. And again, all the links, guys, will be down there. I'm sorry, I just realized the ties from my dress are hanging in the shot. So here is what August is going to look like, and I'm kind of in a tight space. Let me see if I can make everything fit. First thing that prints out, if you're familiar with DIYFish pages at all, you'll recognize this as your monthly chart. I don't have it all filled in yet. I've been scrambling to get project pages set up, just because a really big work project came up and it's kind of a long-term project. I really need to get that organized, and then I need to go back and do this. So this isn't quite set up all the way. And this business down here, I'll explain in just a second. And then on the other side is your monthly calendar. Okay, extra space here to do whatever you would like with. There's a DIYFish Picture of the Day challenge going on in August in the DIYFish Facebook group. So I used the check boxes there to put each day of that on there. Okay, and then this I'm using for if there is a repetitive task every Monday. I'm thinking I might put. I have some repetitive tasks for a project. That I might, every week on Tuesday I need to do this for that project. Every week on Thursday I need to do another thing for that project. So I'm thinking of using Post-it notes there, kind of like this one, to kind of move around next to that day of the week. Okay? And but that's otherwise blank. You can use that however you see fit. And then you have the weekly planner. This I've seen a lot of people, this was also in another Filofax version from Fish, and a lot of people use this as a meal planner, which is a fantastic idea. I honestly don't meal plan. I mean, I do when I make the grocery list. When I sit down with my pre-printed grocery list and highlight what I'm going to get, I think about, okay, I need to get 5 suppers worth of food. What do we want to do each night? And I just highlight through as I go. So, so this is going to be, I'm thinking, priority project tasks. So any priority tasks for this week on Monday are going to go here, Tuesday there, etc. So that I make sure that those get done. They're separated from my daily tasks. I may even write them in the daily tasks as well. A lot of times when I'm starting something new, like a new project, and I need to form a new habit, I will write things in more than one place to help reinforce that I remember to do that certain thing and develop that habit. So when you do see things written in more than one place, that's me trying to reinforce something or not forget it or to develop a habit. So that is what this is going to be for me, will be priority tasks for the week. This I am going to use as a shopping list, not the full grocery shopping list, because honestly when I do the big shopping trip every week, not everything would fit on here by a long shot. This is my real quick, hey mom, I'm out of this. Hey, I forgot to get that. If you go out, could you grab it? That's where this stuff is going to go, so that I don't have to get out a grocery list just for one thing. Otherwise, I put them on a little orange Post-it note like you guys saw in my Filofax Malden video a while ago. And then I remember them too. I just stick them on the daily page. So that is that. Now you'll see I've got washi up here. Let me explain what that was down there. I delineated the weeks from each other using different colors of washi tape. I haven't decorated all of the daily pages, but each week has a different color washi tape just on the weekly planner, the weekly calendar, and the weekly chart, just so that I can real quickly get to them. It's just kind of something different I wanted to try. I did tab the weeks as well, and these are just Post-it flags with Tim Holtz number stickers stuck on them, and then I just trimmed the flag to match the width of the stickers. So I have them marked 2 different ways. It was just, I liked the way it looked, and I just kind of wanted to see which I was using more. I wasn't sure about having this many tabs in the top of a Midori. So I wanted to try that and see. And putting them on the side, I just don't like to do because I know I'll be catching them all the time on the elastic. So I put them at the top. We're going to try that. So as you can kind of see here, even though I'm starting August tomorrow, because tomorrow is Monday, and July and August are sharing next week, I still marked off the week. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are the beginning of August that fall into week 31. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but I have these labeled, and I need to go over some of these in a darker ink but I just draw a line down to mark off each week in this chart. It just kind of helps my brain not look at the whole thing and get overwhelmed at once. So I mark everything off by the week, and then down here, this is the color washi that went on the calendar and chart and planner for the week. Okay, so as you can see, this one is the blue ones with the moons, so blue and yellow. There's the blue and yellow on the weekly planner. There's the blue and yellow on the weekly chart. And there's the blue and yellow on the weekly calendar. Same for the following week. The following week is kind of the teal and red. So the following week's stuff, as far as the calendar, the planner, and the chart, are all in teal and red. Okay? Just makes my brain happy. That's all that's about. And I did want to show you as well, because as I said before, I'm kind of I start my work week on Mondays. I printed out the day on one page from another file I had, blew it up to, let's see, I used 115%, kind of the way I had my pages set up in June in my Midori, just because this file, the version 2.2 MTN insert, starts with August 1st, which is Friday. To me, my work week starts on Monday, so I printed out Monday through Thursday in these daily pages and just slipped them in. So normally this does not print like this. I wanted to make sure I was clear about that. I just slipped in Monday through Thursday, which obviously splits up the weekly calendar and the weekly chart. And then there are what the daily pages normally look like. I did a review of these inserts when I first printed them out before I decorated or filled anything in. I'll link to that down there too. So when you normally print them out, what you would get is your monthly chart, your monthly calendar, your extra page. The next page is going to be weekly planner, weekly calendar, weekly chart, and then your daily pages begin. Okay, this one looks different because I slipped in pages from Monday through Thursday since August and July are sharing next week. Okay? Kids are starting to make noise. Let's see if we can make it here. Next thing is the back half of the card holder and the back half of the folder. And then this is a zipper pocket from Midori. So this opens here. You guys have seen these already, and opens here. And the reason I got this was because generally if I had cash on me or checks that needed to be deposited, I would put them in that black and white folder that I had in my black Midori, right in where this pocket was in that folder. And it always made me kind of nervous. I was really worried that if I got digging through my purse for something or carrying it around, that I would lose things out the top. Wasn't really likely to happen. I had it pretty stuffed, but it still made me nervous. So this I can slip checks or cash into, and it opens on the inside. So it's not going to go too far if it does happen to fall out. I doubt it'll fall out anyway, but it was really bothering me. So I will, if that doesn't work, I'll let you guys know, but I think that should be fine. The next insert is another lightweight insert from Midori. Again, that's number 013. This one says Scribbles. This is my notebook for Romany's When Frogs Sing journaling class. Not for notes from classes. I have put a notebook into my class notes notebook for anything that's notes from the class. This is doing from the class. So this will be any sketching, any writing, anything like that will all go in here. And that way it's always with me. So if I have 5 minutes, I can work on it because it's here. We'll see if I can draw. Romany says I can learn. So we're going to see how that goes. So there's that. Link for that class will be down there as well. The last notebook insert is projects. This I am not done setting up yet. I still have that big project to get in here. I'm kind of finishing up getting everything out of my brain, taking sketches from the client and putting them together in lists to make sure I don't miss anything from those sketches. So this is just projects, just like my project pages in the back of my black Midori. I did just rule down each side lines so that indexing would be easier. I index them just like I index my planner pages, like life mapping. And then this is my contents page. This is all still tech coding stuff. So I use a full facing page. So this is where I keep my checklist. This is any notes that go with it. And then I've got it marked purple for tech coding. The next one is a surprise that you guys can't see yet. Soon. I will be telling you what the surprise is very, very soon. Essays that I want to write. So that is that facing page. And then I have another project I need to get in here. that's a surprise for somebody in particular, so I can't tell you about that. And then the big project's going to start here. So I'm not done setting this up yet. I did, however, start putting together a video of how I set up a project. A lot of people have asked for it. It has taken me a really long time to wrap my head around how to do that video. Just because I set up each project a little bit differently, but I think I finally have my head wrapped around it. So I will walk you guys through how I set up a project. You might do it completely differently. I really don't think there's a right or a wrong way, but a lot of people have asked for that. So that is going to be up shortly as well. So that is the projects notebook. That is just the back of that zipper pocket. So that is it, you guys. That is the setup for August. We're going to try it and see how it goes. Show me what you guys are going to do for August for your setup as well. If you're coming out of One Book July, you know, what are you going to do differently that maybe you didn't have before that you learned from One Book July? So make sure you share with us what you're doing, okay? You guys have a wonderful evening. We're going to go get pictures taken. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.